Alright, so Chapter 4, Lord of the Flies. If you go into Google Classroom and you go to Quarter 4, here, let's go back. So if you go into classwork and you want to find Chapter 4, it is in the section of Quarter 4, Week 4, Lord of the Flies. So open up your Chapter 4, assignment, click View Assignment, and you want to go ahead and read through these instructions here. Open the Google document and follow the steps below. Okay, so I open up my Google document, and it says, read through the glossary and find a picture to represent each word. Second, read or listen to Chapter 4 of Lord of the Flies. Third, answer the comprehension questions. Okay, so I have some, the first thing you need to do is read these words and find a picture that represents it. And I have some that I already put in here. Blatant, done openly or unashamed. This person openly wrote on the wall and said, this is not a clean wall anymore. I thought that was funny. Then the next word here is belligerence, aggressive or warlike behavior. Again, insert a picture that shows belligerence. So then I put a warrior there, a little ninja guy, because he's aggressive. Impalpable is unable to be touched. Insert a picture of something that's impalpable. Let's see here. Okay, so I put in a picture of a person. Yeah. Then I think it's supposed to be like ghost person. Okay, so a myriad is a countless or extremely great number. So insert a picture of something that's, so this is a myriad of balloons. There's a lot of them. I can't even count how many there are. I could try to, but the idea is that there's so many it's hard to count. Ravenous. It means you're extremely hungry. Insert a picture of someone who is ravenous. Drew a picture of some lady eating. Okay, so then after you've gone through and put your pictures in, you are going to read or listen to Chapter 4. So if I click here on this, it opens up a YouTube video. And this is somebody else reading it. But then if I go back into the assignment by clicking back up at the top tab, right here it says click here to read, and I can open this up. So up here at the top I should have my assignment open, the PDF of the story to read, and the video of them reading. So what I like to do is I like to hit play of the video, so it's reading it to me, and then I'm following along here as they're reading. I'm not going to read it to you because you can listen to this person read it. Now it's about 35 minutes long. It's going to take you a minute. So I recommend doing like half of it, taking a break, walking, stretching, talking to someone about it, and then watching the second half of it because it's long. Okay, so now I would pause this video right now and I would go read this. Okay, so if you're still listening, you should have already read this or listened to it. Okay, so the last part you have to do here is some comprehension questions. What are some of the main events in Chapter 4? So you're finishing the sentence. Some of the main events in Chapter 4 are, and then I'm going to enter this down so it's all on one page for me. The second question is, fill in the chart below with activities that show the pace of daily life. So in the morning, what are they doing? This is some answers here, so if you're listening right now, you're getting some answers. So activities that they do in the morning is they play, and then the mood is they're happy, they're playing. And then in the middle of the day, they actually sleep a lot, or slept, and they're very confused and it's mysterious, they're very hot. And then in the evening, everyone is trying to sleep, and they're scared, because they're not really sleeping. Okay, question 3, who's Percival, and what happens to him? Percival is a little boy who stays in the shelter for 3 days and thinks he's going crazy. And he thinks he's going crazy. So there I just gave you 2 answers. 4, which 3 little ones are playing on the beach? So tell me their names. Maybe you need to go back in the chapter here because you keep these 3 up here and find the name of those boys who are playing on the beach. 5, why do the little ones listen to the call of the conch, or when they blow in the shell? Why do they listen? Tell me here. Who lets the fire go out? Why? So blank lets the fire go out because. 7. What happens to Piggy's glasses? Blank happens to Piggy's glasses. Tell me what happens. 8. What does Roger do to bother Henry? Why does he bother him? And why does Roger throw stones around Henry but not at him? Roger bothers Henry because. Tell me what you think about that whole scenario. And tell me why Roger doesn't throw the stones at Henry. 9. What 3 colors does Jack use to paint his face? Why does Jack start to use face paint? And how do the boys react to the face paint? The 3 colors Jack paints his face are: Jack starts painting his face because, and the boys react to the paint by. Finish these sentences. Last one, 10. Do you think Jack and Ralph will work together? So one of these two are your sentences you're going to finish, not both of them. I think Jack and Ralph will work together because, or I think Jack and Ralph won't work together because. Which one do you think it is? And finish that sentence. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. Thanks.